in Los Angeles, and this is Davida. And today we're doing a little 15-minute or so workout to get connected with the pelvis and some stability, as well as getting that full sideline hand to foot connection, because we're going for balance control side at the end. Are we ready? Yes? Okay. So we're gonna start with some footwork. And she's gonna lie down. And we're gonna have the heels together, toes apart. And I want you to just press out, push that foot bar like you're trying to push it through that door. And start to feel where your hips are on the mat and where your shoulders are on the mat. And really connecting all 10 toes to that foot bar. And we just want to kind of find the connection that's starting to go all the way up that body. And breathing through, keep squeezing those heels together. Good, and she's just reaching those arms, trying to touch, almost if you can touch that foot bar. Not that we can, but if we could, we would. And do one more here. Breathing through, nice. And now we're just gonna change that foot position. We're gonna actually bring the legs together to our arches. So on this one, again, I want her to press out and keep thinking about the hips staying nice and heavy, even as you can on your mat. So sometimes it might feel like one hip's a little lighter on the mat. See where you need to kind of fire into to get that connection with both. She's doing really well. And breathing through, we're getting into it. 2 more. And 1 more, keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed. And then let's just slide those feet up to your heel. I want you to go as high up as you can, but really feel secure. And pulling the toes back towards you. And as you come in, I want you to think about really pulling the toes even more towards you. It's almost like you have a strap around those feet and you're kind of pulling into it to bring yourself all the way back in. Good. And she's doing really well drawing the legs together. Keeping the connection with her mat all the way in and out, and do 1 more here. And then we're gonna come all the way in and we're gonna change our position. Yeah, whoop, sleepy feet. Here we go. So I want you to just think about pressing out and just standing there for a moment. Really stand into that foot bar. And I want you to squeeze the heels together like you're just trying to pass one past the other. And then we're just gonna lower the heels where you can keep that connection and not let it get lost. And then lift. And each time feel like you're pushing that foot bar even further away than the last time. Because we're gearing up for the 100. So here we have it, the reach of the legs all the way out the door. Good. And just do 2 more. Keep squeezing those heels together. And then 1 more, lift them up, keep squeezing, bend and come all the way in. And I'm gonna let her do her work here, take your foot bar away. So now we're gonna go into the 100, and we're really starting to find the mat, the hips, everything connected, and we're gonna start getting into the side in a bit. But lengthen your legs over, yeah. And I want you to really hold your handles super tight. You ready? Always ready for the 100. Curl your head and shoulders up, reach those legs. Arms pumping as you inhale. And exhale. And inhale, see if you can curl up a little higher. Exhale. And inhale. I'm counting, exhale. Good, inhale. Try to reach into me more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I like how she's smiling as she does it. Inhale. Exhale, you're halfway there. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, beautiful, keep punching, inhale, exhale, you got 1 more, inhale, exhale, now keep punching toward me, keep punching as you come all the way down and lengthen. Awesome, let's go ahead, and we're gonna go into our overhead today, so take the headrest down, and you can change your spring. And let's go ahead. So what I want you to think about is that same punch of the arms. We want those arms really connected. So I want you to pull the arms, press them into your mat as the legs come up. Now keep punching towards me with those arms as you jackknife those legs up. Good. Now keep punching in those arms. Keep punching, keep reaching, and then lengthen the legs as the arms come all the way back. Nice. And do that again. Punch into it, press in. Think about that foot bar. Here's your foot bar. Keep pushing into it as you come all the way back down. Nice, Davida. And do one more here. Pushing those arms, press. Think about where we're heading. Balance, control, side. Arms are gonna work. And then all the way back down. Nice. Let's go ahead, bend your knees in. As tight as you can bend them, and we'll place the elbows on the mat. So we're gonna do coordination, but I want you to keep your head and shoulders down today and really pull your knees. Think like on your mat, your rolling ball, you're rolling back, pull it in. Think about your hips, and you're gonna push the legs and arms straight out. Do a quick open close and pull back in and keep punching in those arms. Nice. So keep moving and think about you're taking the legs as low as you can. Keeping your hips, keeping everything on that mat. She's doing a quick little open close, which throws things off a bit. One more, keep reaching, punch into those arms. Nice, and then pull, 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 all the way back in. Nice. I gave you a little stretchy there. Let's bring you up and change your spring. And let's do we'll do some of the rowing. We'll just do from the chest and from the hips here. So I want you to sit super tall. And let's see if you can think about really tall through here. And feel like as you punch, I want you to punch at a high diagonal and hold there. Yeah, and just keep punching, punching. Reach your arms, and keep reaching like you're trying to scrape down that wall as you go down. Now pulling straight up, but still reach, 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 reach. Go where you can go where you can go without anything changing, and then just circle back to your chest. Good. So keep that arm connection, keep reaching, keep going down and up, but don't forget we're working those legs too. Keep trying to touch those legs towards me and circling. Beautiful. One more, punching out, lowering down, up towards the sky. See if you can grow taller and taller and taller as you open those arms one more time. Nice, super tall. Now on your hips. So let's just find a spine stretch first. So just find your spine stretch, hold there. And I want you to punch forward and go deeper into my hands. And now growing taller, you punch up, up, up. Keep punching, and then circling back to your hips. And do that again, finding that spine stretch. Punch and reach. Try to go taller and taller and taller, and we'll do one more. See if you can think about everything as you come back up, lengthening as you bring those arms up and circle. Nice. And let's just cross those legs. So now we're just gonna go into hug a tree. So I want her to sit tall and arms here. And we're just gonna start our movement, hug a tree. Good, and staying nice and tall again. Breathing as you go. And I want you to really push into your legs. So our legs are gonna be working, and see if you can think about even weight on both sides. We're so close to the balance control side. Do two more here, and then we're just gonna do one more of these. Good. Now, we're just gonna go into the shave the head. And I want you to think of just hinging forward, just right at that hip. Keep everything as it is, and think you're even growing longer as you bend those arms in. Good, and think even. So as you push, you're using both arms, right? Both arms are working, both legs are pressing in. See if you can keep the length on both sides of the body at the same time, and the weight the same. Do one more here. Good. And then let's go ahead, Davida, and hang your handles. And we're gonna jump a little bit, and I want you to grab your box. And let's place it long, and we're gonna do some pulling straps on the box. I'll make sure you're nice and straight once you get on. I don't know about you, these never get easier. All right. So what I want you to think about is just lie, just nice plank position, and I want you to take your hips and really press them into your mat. Reach those legs. Here's your foot bar. And I want you to pull those straps towards your hips And now punch into those straps. Look up that wall. Keep reaching, reaching, punching in. Now keep punching as you bring those arms all the way back down. Good. And I'm gonna just give you a little guidance here. Yeah, so pull again. I want her to think more through. Good. Punch, punch those arms, punch those arms. And then all the way down, we're shaking already. Good. And then let's go ahead and maybe choke down a little less. We're gonna go into our T-pull. So we're gonna start to really think about the sides of the body here for where we're going. And I want you to just do the same thing, but first find your extension. Can you hold that? And now pull towards your hips. And lengthen those arms, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Good. See, Davida, if both hips feel even to you, or do you need to push into one a little more, or fire into one arm a little more? Do one more here. Keep reaching, reaching. She's doing awesome. And then go ahead, relax it down. Hang those handles. And let's get rid of your box. We'll just put it over there and do a little chest expansion. And I want you to hook your feet. Yep. And find your arms. Let's hold on to the handles and really grip them. So we want to really feel the arm connection because we're going to need that, right? And I want you to think just like you were on the box. The hips are pressing forward and you're growing tall. And then punch down towards the floor as you press back. We'll add the head turn. We'll turn towards this direction. I'm not good with left and right. Usually I say a street or something, but we'll just go with this. Press back. Now turn towards me. That works. And then turn the other way. And then forward. And we'll just do that one more time each direction. So turn away from me. I'll just stay over here. Yeah. And then back. Keep pressing those hips forward. Dig those arms down and then turning away. Good. So she's doing really good, staying super lengthened on both sides. And let's go ahead and hang your handles. All right. So I want to do a little bit of prep for this. So if you think about balance control side, it's all that side line and her hips. So we're going to go there. So place your springs for it. Balance control side. So just because we can't move the carriage maybe doesn't mean you can't do it. We're just going to find our position. So we'll bring the foot bar up. She's like, oh, and step off. All right. So what she's going to do is place one hand in the center. And what I want to happen is you want this arm and that leg to push out to give us some length and give us that whole activation. So make sure everything we've done, the arm, the legs, and we're just going to find a nice side plank. So I'm just going to have her put her foot just right on top of the shoulder rest here. Good. And we're keeping the hips nice and open like we did and really pushing into this leg and this arm to keep the length even on both sides and just hold here. She's working. She's so working, and step back off. And we're gonna do the whole thing on the other side. That was really good. Come around. So everybody knows each side's different. We've worked together, we know this. So when you're ready, there's always that scary side, looking straight ahead. So again, she's got the length on both sides. Think of your hips pressing. See if you can bring your left shoulder a little bit back. Yeah, look straight ahead. And then carefully, Davida, you can step all the way off. Awesome job. So just a little getting into that, finding all those connections so that maybe at the end you can do something super fun and super challenging. That was awesome. Good job. Yay.